YouTube, I am waiting until the time starts when I'm actually supposed to go live. I have about a minute left until I have to go do the thing. Your boy wearing the maid outfit for the 14th day in a row. On the bright side, it isn't like filthy or anything, so that's always a fun time. But I am so tired. I do not know why I started this trend, or I guess not really a trend, this challenge for myself, but for one reason or another, I'm continuing to do the thing. Hi, Makai, welcome in, and Victor and Daniel, what's up? How was your day today? I hope things are going well for you. I am hoping for the best, if I'm being perfectly honest, but is what it is. Some Green Knight and voiceover and some other people joining in. How are things? Have you checked out my latest YouTube video that I posted literally a minute before I started doing this stream? It's weird how at times like that, but apparently my peak times are anywhere from 3 to 6-ish, so I'm just doing things. Making arrows. Nice. From Romania, it's midnight here. Happy midnight, I guess? I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do with that information. As long as I have to play in a concert tomorrow, but hi. What's up, Patey? How are things? My favorite streamer. Really? I appreciate that. I, for the most part, just kind of meme for about 2 hours until I hop off and sleep. Anyway, it's time to... I was about to sing the Muppets theme song. That's not what it's time for. It's time to start the stream proper, because I do, in fact, stream on both. My allergies are killing me. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Why, hello there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chris Figures Out What He's Doing today. It's day 14 of Maidathon. We have about 5 more days, roughly, of streams until I have to hop on a plane and get the fuck out of here. But don't let that dissuade you from hanging out and vibing. I am, in fact, probably going to continue the Maidathon challenge until I guess I reach Korea, because I don't think I'll be bringing a maid outfit with me on my family trip. But while I'm home for like 2-ish weeks, I'll probably do stuff while I'm there. Great, because I get stuff done over this. I see. Well, I'm glad that this is at least a productive stream for you. Either way, I hope everybody's having a relatively good Monday? I want to say Monday. Pretty sure it's Monday. Missed out on day 13, was sleeping all day. That's unfortunate, dude. Let's bring the maid outfit. You know what? If we manage to make more than goal tonight on both platforms, then sure, I'll bring the maid outfit with me to Korea, and who knows, maybe I'll take a photo of it, like, on one of the national landmarks. How'd the maid dress start? So this all started as a challenge in order to, like, facilitate more donations, because that's kind of how I make money on this, like, platform, and really across all platforms. So your boy doing the best he can. Hi, Peeper, what's up? You having a good day, too? Thank you. But yeah, such is the way of things. I don't know. I kind of just start challenges and bits, and then I see how long those go for until people stop, like, supporting my shenaniganery, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's a whole lot of just doing things, and people just continue to let me do them, if that makes sense. Say happy birthday, I'll sub. Happy birthday, I guess. So hot. Thanks, well, appreciate it. Either way, I don't really know what I have planned specifically for today, but I have been thinking about stuff and things. I've been, like, scrolling a bunch of... Like, I've been writing a bunch of content in the interim, because I have to save up so many videos before I hop off. It's $10 to have you listen to a song of my choice. Yeah. It's $10 for a song request if you want to have that played. Because we ain't stopping anytime soon, Hama. You sure about that? I feel like we're slowing down a little bit. Y'all are relying on the, like, scheduled streams, at least on Twitch as of right now. Like your videos? Thank you. It's done with the lockers. I can see the end of the tunnel. What do you do for a job, Moon? We're like, I don't know. I saw something about, like, there are a bunch of, like, locks or something. I'm kind of curious how that's playing out. I odd Hamasamakun. Yes, exactly. Jesus saves. Does he? Can't save me from my ongoing emotional turmoil, but we'll see. Shared Trauma by Pierce the Veil. I've never actually listened to a Pierce the Veil song. I don't know. I think, like, the hardest music I ever really listened to was, like, Linkin Park, and that was when I was 13. Do an April 1st stream. You should change the music for the intro to the stream to something super high energy like Doom Eternal soundtrack. I don't think I can get away with that because that's copyrighted, you know? We're custodial at high school. Oh, I see. Got it. Interesting. I've always wondered. I don't know. I find it funny, like, all things considered, like, the various people who watch my stream, like, what do they do, like, when they're not here? Because, like, I don't know. I don't know if anyone's ever wondered what I do in my, like, free time, I guess. Or, like, what I do when I'm not specifically here being only shenanigans. Linkin Park Meteor album was the bomb. It was. I vaguely remember, like, listening to Actually, I don't know if this was Meteora. I remember specifically, in the end, like I would listen to that on repeat. Go to school. Wouldn't be noticed. What's up, football? One other. I watch other streams and play video games normally, but this is your favorite one, right? Just this is your favorite. Yeah, link to the Twitch donation thingy. Oh yeah, of course. Hold on 1 second. I do not have a mod in today, so we're going to do this all myself. Dark Aria before. I have not. Back. Mr. BS. Welcome in, Timothy. How you doing? But yes. I don't know. I like... It's such a weird concept for me specifically that, like, things exist when I'm not looking at them. Like, things exist outside of, like, the perceived time that they exist in my brain. You know? W outfit. Thank you, Birdstopper. Is there a deck building based D&D? I don't think so. I mean, there's like a lot of I'm sure there's like a lot of different like games that you could feasibly use. What is this? Sorry, I have to deal with I had to deal with some Discord shit. Linked and subbed. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. And no, I'm not gonna do that because that seems like a really weird request. Anyway, such is the way of things. It's a Monday, so we're just kind of trucking along. This is going to set the fucking vibe for whatever other streams we decide to do this week. A game like a D&D deck building game. I mean, I feel like you could combine like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Listen to the great song I like. Sure, hit me with it. Where it at? I'm just gonna delete that real quick because I don't really feel like dealing with that. Anyway, what song is it? Just enjoy quiet metal and Vocaloid at the moment. That's fair. I don't know. Like my like choice in music kind of varies depending on my mood. I've been getting into like a lot of musicals lately, if that makes sense. Thank you for the follow, Diff Biff. Appreciate it. It's 1 p.m. in the goddamn morning. Why? What did I do, man? It's like 6 o'clock where I'm at. You're just gonna have to like exist in like this space. I don't know how you got here, but like I appreciate you like hopping in. Trying to get a laptop before then. Deck dungeon would be part of deck building D&D thing. Is that a real thing? One deck dungeon? Add you in Toon Hub? Alright, sick. Putting that on. Also putting on my... Is this another My Little Pony thing, dude? It's for all, even though I only hear small deal time. Wish you well. Bye, buddy! This is really loud. Hold on. Pegasus device, rainbow... Yeah, it's another horse thing. 10 p.m. over in Iceland, 11 in Sweden. Ignoring depression while watching this and playing video games. Wait, what you playing, though? Love your shorts? Oh, thank you! I appreciate it. 10 in England. AM or PM? What's up, dude? What's up, Brenda? Hey, Natty, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. These are amazing. They are! I love me a musical. I've been listening to Be More Chill. It's brought me back into, like... It brought me back into what I can only call my, like... middle school era, because that's when I listened to it. And like there are a bunch of animatics online that I thought were so fucking dope. What's up, Death? Like got to live my solo leveling dreams in D&D session, Pocket Dimension Blades, and Crit Attack. Neat. I'm from Sweden. Nice. Random tycoon games. I don't know what are tycoon, like there's like Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's the only tycoon game that I'm aware of. Hi, O-Dog, welcome in. Continuing my Zelda marathon with Wind Waker now. Are you just playing all of them? That's insane, dude. There's so many. Live stream, Hear Me Out DM. Of the Hear Me Out DM guy, let's go. Hopefully you don't get kicked out. I mean, there's a small chance. I don't know. It's more likely that people in the stream will get kicked out than I will because it is my stream. But, you know, behave yourself. Hey, Kingslayer! Maidathon continues. That it does. We are aiming, once again, for $50 on either platform. We are $15 in on Twitch, which kind of brings them ahead, unless YouTube wants to put them in their place. Send Twitch ads. Twitch ads are pretty fucking difficult to deal with. I don't know how to, like... The only real way to alleviate them is just through, like, subscribing, as I've learned. Which is kind of unfortunate, because, like, even mods get ads, which doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's so stupid. Like, the few people I trust to take care of my Twitch stream are sometimes left in abject silence because I cannot contact them and they can't hear me unless they're subscribed. So like they have to pay me to work for me. You're gonna give me a minute, I'll fix that. Fucking bet, Kingslayer. Fucking bet. Either way, that continues maidathon for one reason or another. Mental hospital will not take patients this mentally unstable. Well, was the English school open? Because you might want to fix your sentence structure. Should not get ads when modding the person they are mods for. Exactly! New D&D and none of my friends like how can I play? Get better friends? Or maybe go to like, I would suggest going to... Hey! Maybe baby aiming for money bet. Thank you so much! I appreciate it. We managed to reach goal on YouTube as of right now, I think, if it goes through. It's like showing up, but it says 0 on my... Oh, there we go. Never mind. We did it! Alright, sick. That kind of takes care of that. If you want to continue to donate, fuck it. I'll put on the cat ears or something. Sprint makes everything he's in better. Who's Alex Brightman? I feel like I should know who that is. Like, he's probably in one of the musicals I mentioned, but I cannot for the life of me figure out any of their names. I most recently learned about like the guy who was in the Book of Mormon, who was also in the Netflix musical The Prom, which is kind of ass. It has Meryl Streep in it, but like he's the best part of that movie. That was quick, bro. Literally. D&D where they don't play in this country. There are online sources you could probably use. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Sending good vibes and positive energy. Thank you. How many more days will be of you doing this? Honestly, this challenge will go for as long as people continue to pay me money. So if there's ever a time when people stop reaching goal, which mind you is set decently high, like I feel like $50 is nothing to sneeze at. If we continue to make that each stream, then like I guess I'm just gonna do this forever. I'm curious if we could ever get to triple digits. Hello, funny man. What's up, Chigbuckus? 5 million. If we reach 5 million, that'll be insane. I'm just now noticing you're in a maid outfit. Subscribed and liked, and your personality is on point. Cat ears now. Fuck. Damn it. Fine. All right. As promised. I have to take off my headphones for that, so we'll wait until this song is over. Maidathon forever. Maidathon forever. $50 more I put on the... What else do I have? I can make it a proper Catboy Maid. I do have, like, the actual Maid sections. Oh, that's the Ballad of the Butcher's Road. We're not listening to that part. Anyway. Hi, D12. Welcome in. We already reached goal on YouTube. Twitch is eking along a little bit. We're at 15, which is always nice. I walked in on something I shouldn't be seeing. Well, that's kind of what most of my content is. I'm not going to lie. Most of my, like, ongoing stream is just a slow descent into madness. Like my sister, so hot. You need help. Christian deal 342 d6 damage. Depends on what you make, but yeah. Multi-class College of Dance Bard with. I would honestly mix it with like Swashbuckler Rogue. What would you do if I donated $420.69? I'm not gonna entertain that unless you actually do it. So like, here's Sweet Home Alabama from YouTube. Apparently, people are just weird wherever they are, but like, I don't know. We're hoping that YouTube behaves itself for as long as it takes for one of my mods to hop in there. I was late since I got more anime figures in the mail and expecting them to make sure nothing was wrong with them. Well, was anything wrong with them? Is everything all right? All your stuff copacetic? I realize now that, so I just did my laundry and it's probably still in there, but I have to get packed. I leave in 5 days to go back home to Hawaii and like, I have not packed. I haven't even really prepared. I don't even think I paid for my fucking luggage. This is not gonna go well. I'm not good at travel. Players, what monsters should I throw at them? Tarask. How about a bard with a minigun? I feel like that would be interesting. You've been a Wasm maze. Thank you. Could hop on YouTube and temp mod if need be. I mean, they're more or less behaving themselves. They're all really, like, the problem people in YouTube are primarily people who lack a fucking vocabulary and or any real brain cells, because the best that they can come up with to hurt my feelings is to say furry. And like, I know that I'm not. You all know that I'm not. Fucking dumbass, Jesus. How much would it make D&D? How much would it make a what? I don't know how to read that. Anyway. Okay, wow. Really pulling out the stops here. Real fucking clever. Fucking idiot. You know, vocabulary more than these people. What you need to get paid to get shot? A lot of money. Enough for medical bills, at least, I think. Do 9/11 today? Unfortunately not. In any case, bards have art-based magic, like art in general, so why is much of their stuff song-based? The thing is, like, that's just the stereotype when it comes to bards, because that's based off of, like, the general, like, archetype of a bard being music, but there's nothing explicitly stated in the rules that says that you have to inspire people with music. In fact, a big part of, like, playing a bard is inspiring people through other ways. So, like, you could be a professional wrestler as long as people find it inspiring. Lindy the Cryptid Panther, thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. All right, a sniper rifle. Nice. This thing, skeleton character is mostly the funniest thing ever. I mean, yeah, I think they're pretty fucking funny, personally. Like, of all the goddamn, like, what she calls it, of all the things you could play in D&D, a walking, talking skeleton is probably my favorite. You play Devil May Cry? I've never played it. Also, hi, Kiki. Sorry, I'm keeping track of things here and there, but I also have to fucking mod my own YouTube stream to get rid of some of these idiots. Furry join us. I don't really want to be a furry. I'm not knocking you for being a furry. You can do whatever you want, but, like, I'm not one. Gave it in a positive way. Yeah. I mean, it's more bi, so I think it's, like, half and half, really. I don't know. I find women aesthetically more pleasing than men, though I feel like dating a man comes with, like, a lot of caveats, because I, as a relatively male-presenting person, not a fan, but also kind of a fan, you know? There, I could play a bard that's a stripper. Oh, absolutely you could. In fact, I actively encourage you to do so. As long as it's, like, appropriate and respectful. Talking from D&D, how do you think the new Avatar is going to handle the possibility of dealing with Sozin's Comet? When does Sozin's Comet arrives, like, every 100 years or something, right? I don't know. It kind of depends on who the villain is. I don't like that they set up Korra as, like, the scapegoat for bad things again. When I return home, I'll be kind of wear my own maid dress. Sorry for making you wear the cat ears. You're good. It's all right, Kingslayer. I mean, you gave me $50, so, like, I'm kind of just taking it as I go. Rolling with the punches, one might say. Aside from trying to keep Linguini from his inheritance, Skinner and Ratatouille did nothing wrong. I mean, yeah, he is actively trying to stop a rat from cooking in his kitchen, though, like, the kitchen's failing already. He's the reason that, like, Gusteau's, like, thing is being run into the ground. So, like, he's not a villain per se, but he's not a good person. 250 briefly, seems about 130. I think we got up to, like, 300 once, but welcome in. Yo, Pops feel big time. Fucking idiot. My God. Some people on here are just the worst. What is it like being the dregs of society? What's it like being the lowest common denominator of person? Also, I do support furries. I think they're fine. Hi from Ukraine. Welcome in. This is Michael Jackson. I'm not really dead. No. This is literally an insult comic. To be fair, that's just having... What is it called? Vicious mockery. That's just having the vicious mockery spell as being a stand-up comic and mocking the fuck out of people. Or I guess insult comic, not stand-up comic. Continue your Geets drawing now, Hama. Any particular poses for Geets, or maybe something like his specs, like his suit is some fantasy section. I don't know. I leave it up to you. Do whatever you want. I honestly forgot that I even asked for that. And go keep an eye on the YouTube chat if you want me. Go. Oh yeah, yeah. Moon, go look after the YouTube chat. Tunes and stream. What's up? Do you like God? Not particularly. What is a furry for educational purposes? I'm not trying to be a meme. So a furry is just a person who dresses up as like an anthropomorphic animal. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it. I just think that every subgroup of person has weird people in it. So, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a low common denominator to make fun of furries and or gay people. Like, there are so many other weirdos out there. Like, you could make fun of the pony play people if you wanted to, but, like, sure, you choose the furries, the people who aren't really bothering anyone. I'm here now. Welcome in, Moon. Hold on. Have I already modded you? Hold on. I'm gonna, here, you have power now. Congratulations. You are now, please read the Bible. Absolutely not. I would rather die than have to sit through the most boring book in human history. I can see why you have what looks like a stripper pole on your Amazon wishlist. I have a stripper pole on my Amazon wishlist? When the fuck did I do that? I don't remember adding that to my wishlist, so like, if it's, oh wait, it might be a lamp, actually. There's a very strong chance you might be looking at a lamp. Scampaign brought up your videos, and I told them I knew of a video already since I follow you on TikTok and everywhere else. And then brought up that I watch your Twitch videos, that I'm now a mod for Twitch on you. And he's like, oh no, what have I done? But I think that what I've done is a joke. I mean, to be fair, you have power. It's not just like being in my community. You have like power here. Girl stream with maidathon on. Wouldn't you like that? $50 more, I do a stripper. per stream. This actually seems like a really bad decision. $500. Don't look like no lamp, but lamps look weird nowadays. I mean, it's like a... There's like one from like Govee, I think. It's literally just like a pole, and it's like it has like a light on one side of it. It's supposed to like go in the corner, I think, but honestly, it's just been like around. Hello, Midnight Vagabond. How you doing? This order is at 1 a.m. You don't remember are odd. To be fair, I rarely ever order things from my own Amazon wishlist. Only 500? 500 to learn pole dancing on stream? Sure. Send 500 for that. I fucking dare you, Kingslayer. Coward! You want to put your money where your mouth is? You want me to debase myself online for reasons beyond my comprehension? There you go. Though, to be fair, I would have to get the pole first. So, I'm not really sure what that stream would actually look like, so I tentatively say bet. Big fan, I respect you. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate it. At least somebody does. Does the only way, really. Who didn't walk into this accidentally? Did you join this on purpose? Cares from one of the D&D YouTubers. I feel like I should have expected it from you. In hindsight, there are a lot of Catboy vibes. I mean, to be fair, my, like, 500 total across all chatters or 500 from one chat? Either one. I leave it up to you. I'm not really sure how I'd even learn pole dancing in a room that doesn't have a pole in it, but, like, I guess we'd have to figure that out. I'm saving for a new PC. I mean, donate what you can, I guess. I will say, if we do manage to reach 200 in donations, maybe I'll do like a proper Maid dress stream, because I do have the actual like dress part of this stream, because I'm just wearing the apron. Looked in your Amazon, it's an LED lamp. Okay, so it is absolutely a lamp then. I did not put on an Amazon, I didn't put a stripper pole on my Amazon wish list, unbeknownst to me, though I do think I gave access to it to Lily for a brief period of time, which is why there are a lot more Maid outfit and like Catboy things. I think if you look on there's probably the cat socks, like thigh highs on there. Don't know if I would even fit those, but like I have them. You gay? I'm bi. You being disrespectful? Are you one of those homophobes? You fucking bigot? Those telling us to read the Bible. Perhaps they should reread or actually read it, because I have a sneaking suspicion they haven't read it at all. To be fair, most Christians haven't fucking read the Bible. You want help moderating on YouTube? I think Moon has it handled. It's been pretty solid thus far. To be nice to who? The people constantly rolling into my stream being fucking dickheads? It's just 200% sexuality. You ain't wrong. I'm just multi-classing. That's what I call it. Let's see if I have a pencil sharpener either. I mean, do you have like... That's why I have mechanical pencils. I never bother with that. Somebody ban this fucking loser. Here for it. DM, I'm probably keep beating my boss as I am making him do the Goku. What the fuck is what is the Goku card? Hold on. What do you mean by Goku card? In the channel, dude. Thanks, appreciate it. If you're a real Christian, you have 100% read the Bible. I doubt it, honestly. Most Christians I've come across have not read the Bible and usually misinterpret it to suit their own ends. At least when I do it because I don't respect the religion. It's the Bible, not the straight bull. So technically I am in God's image. Look at that. Are you cussing? Because I can. You got a problem with that? Immediately forgot your name before checking your channel name. Hamasamakun. The boy doing D&D things for the most part. Primitive occurrences will earn you a longer timeout. Honestly, just ban them outright. It's not really worth dealing with, especially on a stream where multiple people are scrolling through. Mooncast, our dream team, tell her to DM if she needs help. Who? Read halfish the Bible. I did go through like a religious studies course in college. Like I learned a decent amount of it, but I don't know. For the most part, I found that like there's a lot better lore in other religions. Out there, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow. I reckon Jesus would be a pretty cool guy if he came back for part 2. I feel like he'd be chill. I just don't think the people hanging out with him would be. It's like watching one of your friends being growing up with a group of dickheads and then just like seeing how that plays out. So I love summoning Santa because my mistake. I don't know why. That was like one of my favorite. Did you guys know that there was like a deer? So there's a movie called Dear Santa where like Jack Black plays Satan. I don't really know what to do with that specifically, but like I just thought it was interesting because that's literally like a Reddit joke, like one of those like Reddit story prompts. I have a cat thigh highs in there. Are you checking it actively right now? There are also other Kamen Rider toys on there, just saying. So, you know. So wait a minute, how old are you, my brother? I'm 25, my guy. I went through and graduated college. How much money have you made in the what? Oh, God, there's X8. Yeah. X8 was actually my first Kamen Rider I started with, like, officially. Santa Claus is the best Santa movie, hands down. Is it? I don't know. I'm iffy on Tim Allen. I like looking back on those movies, they're like really weird, you know? Like as it stands, like the Santa Claus movie is a strange concept because it starts by murdering a man in cold blood. And then well, not like technically, he like falls off the roof, but same diff. And then like they just replace him. Like he just has a job now. That's just how like engagement works. Gay men are alpha? What? I don't know. I don't know if I'd use the vernacular alpha on any person that I respect personally. Thoughts on Ryan Reynolds? I think he's okay. Like he's all right. I don't know. I used to be a bigger fan of him than I like am now. Like I love him in Deadpool. He's funny, but as of late, every single movie he's in is the same. Like he's playing the same character. Zendo's kind of cringe, pretty much. He was also in Zoom Academy for Heroes, which was like, eh. More hypocrisy and Christianity, the more I go through life. I spelled that so wrong. You're good. I got the general gist. I don't know. I feel like there's just hypocrisy in general because people are very like self-serving as of late. Not to say that I'm like on the moral high ground by any means, but I'm just saying at least I recognize that shit. Thoughts on Jim Carrey? Love him in Sonic. That's about all I got. This is Deadpool playing Ryan Reynolds. I mean, kinda. I don't know. It depends on how meta you want to get with that. I think, like, Ryan Reynolds just is Ryan Reynolds, and he's playing Ryan Reynolds in all of these other fucking, like, movies he's in, you know? Oh, God. These messages are going so fast. Hi, Liam. Welcome back. You don't like Ryan Reynolds? It's not so much that I don't like him. It's just that I don't like him as much as I did. Your channel grow. No. Oh, sorry. Ask any tips. Consistency. I just get a lot of people being like, can you shout me out? I'm like, I would rather die, honestly. Like, while I do appreciate the people who support my channel, also, I'm very, like, tired and jaded right now. That's what happens when you fucking stream for 14 days straight. Hey, Pastry Apocalypse, thank you so much. Thoughts on Elden Ring? I thought it's, like, okay. I'm not really a big fan of, like, Souls-like games, if that makes sense. I think... Just subscribe to you. Just? I could have swore that I've seen you around, but thank you so much for the subscribe. For the 155 of you on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. Sick ears, dude. Thank you. See, at least some people respect the fucking ears. Hey, shout out my homie's channel, Hamasamakun, you absolutely fucks. Thanks. So anyway, you guys should all follow Arclight Court, the single greatest Power Rangers channel of all time. Just saying, once that gets up and running, better than Linkara's History of Power Rangers. Anyway, as I was saying, what do you want me to do about repetitive messages? If they're disrespectful, ban them. Like, if they're just saying furry over and over again, then ban them. But if they're just, like, asking a question, and as long as they aren't spamming it over and over again, then you can keep them around. Hi, Samurai, welcome in. Anyway, as I was saying, right? While I do love the people who support my channel and follow me and all that, if your first instinct going into my stream is to ask me for a shout out because you see my numbers and don't see me as like a person and instead sees that as a way to like further your own goals, then like get fucked, dude. Like I'll shout out people in the community if they have something worth shouting out, you know? If there's like projects they're working on that I, want to support. Which mind you, I don't think I've actually seen anybody work on any projects save for Ark, which is why Ark is the person I shout out the most. But it's one of those things where it's like touch grass or like work on your own shit first, you know? It's just really weird. People suck, sadly. They do. On the bright side, YouTube on the whole is like relatively okay, except for these people scrolling in being fucking douchebags. I think it's how you spell it. Yee. So the plaque is like over there. You can kind of see it. It's like on my wall. I also have a Yu-Gi-Oh poster, which I got at like a Goodwill. It's so long. It is. Favorite video games? I don't know, honestly. Hard to say. I feel like I vary from, like, game to game. Things going today? Going alright. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! Me too, dude. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Poster? Fucking OG, my guy. Look at that. Look at that up there. It even has a frame! I know I should use tax or entertainment to get myself out of debt so I can spoil you and myself, but I'm also tempted to buy more gifts for you. I don't even know what other gifts are on there. I'll be real. The big one that I wanted was just that Kamen Rider toy. So, like, I could look for other things I might want to get. You could also theoretically get us to goal. Also, where is everybody getting their tax returns? I haven't gotten mine. Maybe it's because I haven't done mine. And maybe it's because I'm supposed to overpay. Wait, how the fuck does that work again? Either way, I don't know. Taxes are complicated and I don't really feel like dealing with them. You know the game The Battle Cats? I do not. I do play Magic the Gathering. Favorite scary game. I don't like scary games. I like scary movies. Fidget lightsaber. True. I do have that on there. But I already have the other lightsabers. I feel like that's going to lose its luster real fast. But, like, I don't know. I'll check on my Amazon wishlist to see what even is on there. Because I'll be real. I forgot. Like, I add things and then just forget about them. There's the Fallout cookbook. There's a Sour Patch Kids plush. There's an entertainment center. There's pants. There's more Kamen Rider toys. There's the Buffa buckle, which is always a fun time. TVs, helmets, cameras. I don't know. It's anyone's guess, personally. Get more lights. Anime figurines. Another Maid outfit. A Joey Wheeler thing. Oh, the Millennium Puzzle. Oh, you can't buy the Millennium Puzzle anymore. Damn it. So I don't... Oh, you don't know it? So, my actual name is Chris. But I also go by Hama online if you feel so inclined to call me that. It's really up to you. Swearing? No. Fuck you. Dad, 14 days you're dedicated. I am. I've been at this for a hot second. So this is not parasocial relationship. Ours is a massively platonic, homie, romantic relationship. Precisely. That is also why I'm more inclined to support ARC stuff. I tend to support the people that, like, you know, I talk to on a day-to-day basis. At least the people that support my shit when it comes out. I don't think I've seen anyone support me as fervently as ARC. Not like monetarily, I just mean like emotionally. Anyway, Sid, hi, welcome in. Battlecast is generally fun. You aren't forced to pay for literally anything. I mean, to be fair, paying for anything in games is not something that I particularly like, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've, like, kind of grown indifferent to, like, microtransactions ever since I started playing mobile games. Because I spent way too much money on Dragon Ball Dokkan. It was not a good idea. I spent, like, hundreds of dollars on that game, and then I lost my, like, sign-in, so... Yeah, I had to start from scratch. Free me from my prison. I don't even remember what fucking characters I had. Pretty sure you can find Maid dresses on most online stores. I mean, you can find it on Amazon. That's where I got mine. Bye, Mr. Coffee. Quendigos are real? Oh, because we're not supposed to say them out loud. I mean, probably. I don't know. There are a bunch of creatures out there that are probably real, but I don't really want to look at them. Makes my wallet scream in fear. That's fair. Tank, your quest for this evening is being knowledgeable in a narrow domain that nobody understands or cares about, which is pretty much my entire life. And most of my career. My career primarily centers around just being knowledgeable about one thing that, like, a very small group of people care about. Let's give me a Saturday. Do you have any recommendations? Recommendations for what? Yeah, it keeps you fuck. You. Let's make Kamen Rider gacha battle game and make all the money. I mean, make all the money. To be fair, I think a Kamen Rider gacha game would be fucking awesome. Like, imagine you get, like, all the so you get, like, the regular, like, ones. Like, the common ones are just the regular forms. You have the support cards that are, like, the side characters. There aren't a whole lot of them, mind you, but I feel like it has about as many characters as, like, Dragon Ball Z. So you have also the monsters as well. But basically, you evolve them into their final form, and then you can just have a team of Kamen Riders beating the shit out of people. My federal return clears. I'll help get us to goal, but if it doesn't clear, I can't since the state return went to my car. You're good. Again, we're in the scheduled streams anyway, so it's not like it really matters that much. This is just the last week of streams, so whatever money I do make is going towards whatever, technically next month's paycheck, so is what it is. How much did they pay you to do this? Probably millions, even if I got millions, I won't do this, bro. Well, maybe you need to get more secure, I guess. I don't know. This isn't really the biggest of deals. Like, I was paid $50 to wear this. Like, it's honestly not that fucking, like... I swear, some people are so insecure. Like, I am too, but not like this. Like, I have my levels of insecurity, but at least I'm not insecure to the point where seeing somebody in a maid outfit is like, I would never do that. I'm too masculine. I'm too fucking cool. Fucking loser, my dude. Jesus. You get in-game currency from losing to get more chances, but if you win, you unlock costumes, shaders. Yeah. You can also get some high-res PNGs. Wear that for nothing. It's a solid look. $20 is $20. True. It can be an evil DM. Set apart. Just the fuck it. I don't know. Set their character sheets on fire. I don't know. I don't know. It should be my evil. Hey, Seal. It's day 14. Time to pour more money into another Hama stream. I have duct tape on my wall so I don't have to hear it screams today. One of my favorite things thus far from Seal is just the ongoing narrative of watching his wallet, like, essentially be held captive. Also, hi, Sereni. How you doing? Welcome in. So thoughts on solo leveling? I haven't seen it. It hasn't really been, like... It hasn't stuck out to me as something really worth my time. Like, I don't know. Like, I've heard that it's good and the animation seems nice, but I'm just not an anime person as of right now. The $5 is $5, really? Setting it to $5? The thing is, like, being gay is, like, you don't really have to be paid that much to be gay, because it's really not that big of a deal. But, like, $5 to what? Suck dick? Set a higher bar. $5 is $5. Vampire Heist campaign? Are you stealing from a blood bank? For stream? Welcome in, Rib Puppets. Here's longer until his wallet becomes sentient. I don't know, probably like $15 more, and then it becomes sentient. When you get an NFT of a Hama kissing a lighthouse, you really want a rare NFT of the lighthouse kissing Hama. You know what? If we make goal today, I might just straight up draw that while I'm on the plane. I'll just draw like a picture of me. Oh, that could be like new emotes or something. You could like, it's just a picture of me making kissy at a lighthouse. So hype. Hype for what? Is it because the Heritage Collection came out today on the Arclight Court YouTube channel? Which, mind you, there are 2 YouTube channels. I got confused by that for a second. So Heritage Collection premiered on the same channel with, like, Arcanites. I thought it was going to be the other one, but, like, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, on the Arclight Court YouTube channel, the, like, Batman thing that, like, Arc and Serena are in, and Shadow's in too, yeah, you could go watch that. I don't know the story, and I'm very lazy. But you could probably check it out. It's been edited. I voice a thing in that for some reason. But there you go. What made you become bored of anime? It's like there's not a lot of good ones. Like these are like my the ones that I really like. I think it's just because like I'm not always in the mood to read, and a lot of dubs aren't as good as I'd like them to be. Demon Slayer, I kind of stick with it, but like I don't know. Stuff like strategy and Cool Sword Dude. What about Cool Sword Dude? Lighthouse and Great Whites swimming up to the beaches. What? Watch Zoids. I know Zords. In the next edit, I think. We forgot to edit them in for this episode. Ready to make scratch and sniff dictionaries? No, absolutely not. My AP is going Arclight Court YouTube. All the Power Rangers lore goes on Gridmaster Arc. I should really make a separate channel for just, like, the random bullshit that I do. Like, edited VODs or something. I don't know. I could put it on my regular channel, but at the same time, like, I only do so much D&D stuff before I just get tired. Battle Cats is currently 10 years old and still the best mobile game. I remember playing, like... It was, like, Teddy Bear, like, murder... Do you guys remember... Okay, there's a specific game, right? On the mobile store that was... Like, you play a teddy bear and you shoot other teddy bears with a gun. Like, I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure I didn't hallucinate this, but this was, like, in the heyday of, like, mobile games that were just, like, needlessly violent for no reason. I don't know whether, like, I don't remember what it's called, but I remember it being a thing. D&D campaign, what do you think would be a good idea to do? Google it. I don't know. Say, I love your D&D shorts. Thank you for the high energy content. Also, this is a look kind of love it. Thank you. Spike can't even, so I got nap time or Twitch stream. What? About Battle Bears? Maybe? Hold on, let me actually check. I'm kind of curious. Income on social media, or so I've been told. I have a bunch of different channels. Like, I think that's as far as I want to go in terms of diversifying. Though I do want to start making different. No, it's not Battle Bears. Bear shooting, mobile game. Oh, it was actually Battle Bears, yeah. So in Battle Bears, let me show y'all on Twitch. So Battle Bears, you were like shooting what I can only assume are like gummy bears, kind of. But basically, you were this bear. They're like zombies, I guess, and you get like guns. I used to play the shit out of this game, dude. I don't even... Oh my god, this is bringing me back. I don't even remember other mobile games I played, but this one like sticks out to me before I go to sleep. Hi, Netrunner. I started to dive into content stuff because I met so many cool people in the book community recently. Oh, very nice. Just for a what? Like Battle Bears, I thought you meant the other one. What? Wait, there was another one? I don't know. I'm just talking about like that specifically. Relationship with God. I take it up the butt from it on a day-to-day basis. And no, I don't have religion. I am kind of spiritual, though. I will say. I have, like, beliefs. I just don't necessarily ascribe to any one god. Lost media game. Just take any sub-element. What would you take? Lightning. No, blood. I wouldn't want blood bending, because that would make my life a lot easier. They don't want to fly. They got another coming up in the summer, along with other paid events in the coming months. I mean, if I'm free, I couldn't go to this one because it was literally the day, like hours before. Like you contacted me at night. Um, back, yeah, welcome back, ankle biter. Happy Tree Friends. Oh my god, I remember Happy Tree Friends. That traumatized the fuck out of me for a long time. I remember being shown that in like middle school by my friend, and I like was not the same ever since. Albeit I've become a little bit indifferent to all that, but like back then I was a very sensitive child. Like I was pretty sheltered, all things considered. Like I wasn't even watching shows where they like said stupid, you know? Now I'm out here saying fuck machine on a day-to-day basis, but like that's a different issue. Either way, like I grew up pretty sheltered, all things considered. So I never really got to experience a lot of these like fucked up shows, but like I had one friend who would just show me things. He showed me the one documentary about like how meat is made. I was this close to being a vegetarian for like a hot second, but then I realized that I like eating steak too much, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. Chicken is too good to deal with. You know, cows, I like them. Crows. I like crows. Why what? I don't know. That's just like, that's where I'm at with all that. Like, I don't know. There have been times where I'm like, oh, I should cut down, but then I was like, can't take it with you. But also, in terms of can't take it with you, now everything's expensive. So I think the only fucking strategy I can attest to right now is to just grow my own food or die. Here's what's up. Sup, dog? How you doing? Just dropping in so I go to sleep. I think you said that multiple times, but if you're going to sleep, good night. What's your favorite color? Purple. Purple, I think. A lot of gambling? What about a lot of gambling? I was saying because you got long hair. I mean, there are a bunch of dudes with long hair. I don't know. I've been growing it out for a hot second. I got a haircut, mind you, but then I just kind of... This is mostly because I don't trust anybody to cut my hair because of one really bad haircut I got when I was younger. So I have just some real trust issues I should probably work through. But I do not trust a single fucking person to cut my hair. Where food isn't expensive, to be honest. What? You know the reason Avatar Kyoshi survived as long as she did while being relatively strong and young looking was earthbending? I thought it was just because death fears Kyoshi. Be used to achieve more mortality. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, Boomy was 100 and something, and he was out here with a fucking, like, 12-pack. So the cat ears, somebody paid me to wear them. We have an ongoing challenge that for $50, your boy continues his maid outfit shenanigans. I got a haircut in about a year since I went mad sketchy barber and came out with a buzz cut. Yeah, so I used to go to, like... the step below supercuts, like, because I was an Asian child, right? You have to be straight-laced as an Asian child. You have a bowl cut. So I went there, and they would, like, just do the full-on fucking, like, line type shit. Like, the pictures of me from, like, elementary school will never see the light of day. I refuse to show any of you those fucking photos. So for this Atla one-shot, I'll be in for Women's History Month. Ooh, very nice. Find hammer and nails near you. They're pretty great. A hammer and nails? Is that a hair place, or are you talking about just finding tools to have in, like, a thing? New D&D session? If I get paid to do it, maybe. I'm probably not going to schedule it on my own. But that's mostly because I just don't have the time. Sure, a lot of us do it. I mean, if I maybe start playing, where it's, like, paid DMing, possibly. Just did you pay for the maid suit? Technically zero. Somebody paid for it for me. You get the past longish hair where you just look shaggy. How do you get... What? I don't know how to read that. My hair just is shaggy. This is saying a few weeks ago, there's like 160 is a massive change. You know what else is massive? That fucking dick. Do you believe in God? I believe in a God. I don't believe in the Christian God because I don't think he's worth my worship, personally. He's one of the best characters still yet, in my opinion. Not as good as Iroh or Toph, but Boomy's high up there. Dude was kind of crazy. Sure. One of my friends to join us. Yee, so I saw. Literally joined in into the Discord server. And just put, like, I think they literally wrote, Zelo fucking dragged me in here. Which, like, you know, good for him. Good for him. Good stuff. Should I might do a pixie cut. I say go for it. I love a good pixie cut, personally. 1K people? What? Insulted who over 1K people? Fuck you even talking about? I dox myself? Probably not. Are you wearing that? Somebody paid me. It is an ongoing challenge called Maidathon, in which people pay me $50 to continue to stream day after day wearing a maid dress. If you play Magic, what's your favorite commander? I have no idea, honestly. What was the bottom? More of a switch. Just because you want to top me doesn't mean you could, you fucking disgrace. I've become very jaded towards YouTube. At this point, just straight up telling people to fuck themselves. Like, I could build up my community just fine, but I feel like at this point, I've been doing this streaming thing for just long enough to the point where if I encounter somebody being a problem or at any point disrespecting me in my stream, I just ban them because it's not worth keeping them around. No, you shouldn't dock yourself. What army field in the what? You please stop swearing. Subscribe? What? No, I'm not gonna stop swearing. You can't police my fucking language, first off. Second off, who the fuck do you think you are? Pixie cuts, when they grow out, they get really messed up. That makes sense. How are we doing today? So I missed yesterday's stream, was playing D with my family. How did that go? I hope that went well, at least. Like, goals set. Soar more. Thank you, I will. The Battle Cats, just too much gambling. The fuck is Battle Cats, dude? Spider-Man show, best Spider-Man show? 90s one. 90s Spider-Man show with the scene where he's like, Shocker! I'll fucking follow you to the ends of the earth. I love that guy. That was my favorite. And my hand's tattooed. I had to cancel like 3 times. Now it's become a necessity. I support you. And also probably, yes, mod the YouTube. Why the costume? Somebody paid me. You have long hair, you killed me with... What the fuck? People are fucking weird, dude. Go soccer. Bye. Bye, Makai. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Do you code? No. Do you like typical Warhammer? Do you look like the typical Warhammer player? I'm not really a big fan of Warhammer. I've heard that the lore is interesting, but like all in all, I'm not a big like paint miniature, take 500 years to run a game kind of thing, you know? Never take shrooms. I did once. For legal reasons, that was a joke, but one time I did, allegedly. It was weird. I watched SpongeBob. I was like very chill. I was expecting to see a lot more crazy shit. Though I've told that like neurodivergent people don't trip as much as other people, which is kind of unfortunate. I wish that I had tripped a little bit harder. It's weird to think you're rocking that. Not at all. I look great. Sorry, I caught you in live. What is happening? It is a stream where I just do things for one reason or another. It's the ongoing maidathon. Basically, people pay me for one reason or another to continue to wear this maid outfit and stream. I'm up to 14 days in a row of this, which means that I've been streaming for 2 weeks straight, just dressed like this. And for whatever reason, it's just going. It just keeps going. The lighting makes you look like you have gray hairs. A little bit. I'm just incredibly stressed all the time. I do not play an instrument now. Let's get washed. Yeah, I mean, thus far, it's just the apron. But, like, if it gets bad, I'll probably do that. How much did you? How much did I what? Chat moves so fast. Yeah, no, the chat goes fucking fast. And it's not as big as the Twitch chat, so I can't read it as easily. I'm gonna clean my room a bit tomorrow. Put some anime figures so I can take a photo and show on the server. I have 25. 25? That's nuts. Any plans for the day, and or did I miss anything good yesterday? Not necessarily. I think we were just chilling for the most part. As for, like, stuff to do today, I don't know. I'm getting more and more annoyed by YouTube's constant bullshit. But it is what it is. I've been wanting to get into D&D, but I don't have a local D&D enthusiast. Is there, like, an online D&D community? I mean, I do have my, like, what's it called? I have my Discord server if you want to join there. It's a pretty solid place, all things considered. It's usually reserved for the people who aren't the fucking worst. Though there has been a time when I've just been... sorry, I'm also moderating a few things here and there because there's an issue on the Discord server. Right as I was complimenting people. But basically, the general consensus is that, like, people are pretty chill in there. So if you wanted to join Discord, you could do it there. Oh, bye, Zyla. I have played Skyrim. I thought Skyrim was okay. I think, like, as games go, it's pretty solid, but I think I got bored of the Nordic aesthetic really quickly. Said I can't get the septum, so I might have a brother do it for me, but I probably won't get it. I would not recommend having somebody who can't properly do it, because you run the risk of, like, infection. You'd probably want to get it done professionally, unless, like, your brother is professionally trained to do stuff like that. But that's just me. Was the name of the Discord server? Well, you can find the link to it in the description of this live. So I recommend just checking that out. Church, I might hop over there. Watching 20 ads or dealing with these YouTube bot-ass comments taking the 20 ads. That's honestly so fair. It's the same user as all my other platforms. It's good for a person's mental. Honestly, I think reading the Bible is worse for a person's mental health, personally. Return, so I'm sorry. Welcome in, Zay. Oh my god, Zayn! Hey! It's been a while. What's up, dude? Welcome back. You a twink or crossdresser? No, I'm not either of those things, really. I mean, maybe a twink, but, like, not so much a crossdresser. I don't really do this for the sexual thrill or anything. Like, I don't think there's, like, an inner woman inside of me that's, like, clawing to get out. I just do this because it's part of the ongoing maidathon challenge, and I think people just kind of enjoy whatever content I'm doing, but, like, wearing a maid outfit at least drags people into these streams more often than not. A maid outfit. I'm wearing a maid outfit. If that wasn't clear enough, then maybe check your glasses or something. Hey, somebody joined the Discord server. Nice. Because Zingwin, thanks for the follow. Doing all right. Doing worse since I have to deal with YouTube's bot-ass comments, but, like, other than that, chilling. Do you play Necromons? No. I don't know what that is even, actually. What's up, how's art? I'm going to put the Power Morpher on my right hand, Keyvat on my left hand, Altarian symbols over my knuckles. Ark about to be the most, like, biker-looking Power Rangers fan of all time. Not counting the actual motorcycle-riding people in Power Rangers. Honestly, I kind of stand it. I think we need more, like, criminal Power Rangers. This has less to do with you, and just because I started thinking about Lupin Ranger again. But, like, Lupin Ranger was such a fun concept. We need more of that. Exam psych. Good luck for a bit. All right, bye. Do you go to church? No, and I have no intention to. Either way, for those of you here who aren't the worst, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. What race do you choose in Skyrim? I think I chose, like, Nord for, like, a hot second. I don't know. I don't actually remember what I played. My entire, like, mechanically speaking, I don't know how to play Skyrim. So I would just get whatever the highest number weapon I could get was, and then just hit things with it until it died. That was my strategy until, you know, eventually I just stopped playing. I'm one of the few people who I think actually cleared Skyrim and didn't just, you know, do other side quests for one reason or another. Favorite Power Rangers series? I subscribe. Thanks, Boon Boon. My favorite Power Rangers series, I think, is Dino Thunder or Ninja Storm. Really, just all the Disney-era Power Rangers were, like, top tier. It's gorgeous, but the artist is kind of heavy-handed with the shading. The heavy-shaded... Oh. I worked on a tattoo. Oh, it's like... Oh, that's unfortunate. Love Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm is great. The anime figures in an actual store, and the rest online, so I think half the anime figures are real and not knockoffs, but even if they are, I'm still happy with them. The thing is, right, knockoff anime figurines, as long as they look close enough, you know, doesn't subscribe. You weren't subscribed? Plasmoid Druid going silent wild chip into a bear? Do it. See, bye just to see, so you keep me in last and pick up last. Appreciate it. Keep it up. I will. Just subscribe. Nice, Lindsay. Thank you. BRB. Okie dokie. Why the cat ears? Somebody paid me $50 to wear them. Subscribed and everyone else subscribed. Yeah. You Indian? No, I'm Japanese. If you can't tell the difference, then you might want to get your eyes checked, my guy. All things considered, I've slowly run out of things to talk about because I've been streaming for 14 days in a row. I am looking forward to my break. I will be real with y'all. I love streaming, don't get me wrong, but I am looking forward to just chilling. Just not having to do anything except maybe post a few videos here and there. You doing today? Been better, but honestly, it is what it is. I make a death threats, but I like playing as a ranger in D&D, but specifically Swarmkeeper Ranger. There's nothing wrong with Swarmkeeper Ranger. Talk about what? I'm made of apple turnovers. The fuck are you talking about? And you should try to get better with a bow in Skyrim, because pulling off the strat of using a shout to ragdoll an enemy and launch them off the cliff and nail them when they are midway is unrivaled thrill. I was not like an archery person. I did make like... You are Cinnabon. I don't know who Cinnabon is, but like I'd appreciate the watch. But like I was never like a big stealth person. This is the same thing in all my games that I've ever played. I don't like stealth. I know that it has nothing to do with like arrows specifically, but I did have one stealth archer build that I played and then stopped because I got really bored of sneaking around. Streams were very small and not tiny. I don't know. It's on a D&D map. It's on my channel. No, I'm not gonna do that. Are you furry maid? Not so much a furry maid, more a cat ear maid. Cute white rabbit that is everywhere. I mean, I appreciate the watch. If the cute I mean, to be fair, either one of us is probably gonna be around. Pay $50 if you draw on your face. Let me see the $50 first, then I'll consider it. Yeah, Hatsune Miku is a knockoff. That's the one where it's bent. Ah, I see. I think I'd be a solid Hatsune Miku stand-in. All things considered, if I was to be a Vocaloid, I think I'd do really well. Kool-Aid the Boss, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Viewers, they're so pretty. Thank you, Ava. Appreciate it. I don't trust you either, which is why you either pay up or I'm not gonna fucking do that. It's on the Assassin's Creed series. I think it's like iconic personally, but I've stopped caring about Assassin's Creed because I don't like stealth games as much. Huanchalon? Yeah, to do the Pikachu reaction, like the shocked Pikachu. As a Vocaloid, I would be Teto. I don't know anything about Vocaloids, but I would personally want to be Hatsune Miku. The same cat ears, actually. I mean, they came alongside the Maid outfit that I'm currently wearing, so it is possible. You get them as a mixed set. It's a fun time, personally. So 35 to get goal? Yes. Yeah. So I have an idea for a small size of fairy race called, instead of tiny, only the largest fairies go out in search of adventure. So like a fairy and like a hob fairy. You do total original character for Hat Kid. I don't know who the hell that is. You explain the pain sandwich? Portal, in between portal is prismatic wall. Should I bully Russia? Probably. He's a nuclear monk character in a campaign, and my character was refused heals and was forced to die by the DM, so the campaign would continue. Thanks. Was fun. Nice. Fair. Thank you. All things considered, it's time for more gambling. More gambling? Just try to say my name. I tried already, Huanchalon. I don't appreciate you fucking spamming in chat, my guy. I'm just here for Dave the Barbarian. Oh, God, I remember Dave the Barbarian. That was an iconic show. That entire, like, series of cartoons, I missed that. That was, like, during the Jetix era. Like, when cartoons, before it became Disney XD. Which, mind you, I need Disney to stop buying everything, man. I just want Jetix back. I miss Jetix. Just do you like the idea of a whole campaign as a dungeon crawler out of the afterlife? What's funny is I'm already making that, my dude. Okay, bye. Fucking drive-by douching. I'm learning Swedish. Nice. Clean up on Isle Furry. The fuck is wrong with you people? What's Jetix? So Jetix, it was like a... It's hard to describe. Basically, it was like a TV channel with like a bunch of iconic cartoons on it. It was basically like a mix between Disney Channel and... Fuck. What's it called? Can do this. Everyone donates $2. We will hit goal. If we have 7 $5 donations, we make goal. True. Into United States. I live in the United States, my guy. Just remember Jetix. Do you remember what anime? Give you $1 for an Eggman impression. Bet. Do it. Tough Puppy Shown. That was Nicktoons. Nicktoons. Yeah. As for like Jetix, that had like Get Ed on it. It had probably some other shows that... Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. That was on there. It was the single greatest cartoon and the most Asian-coded thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. So what's your favorite? Mine's Death Note. I don't really have like a specific favorite anime, at least not anymore. Probably Dr. Stone. That's been my answer thus far. Like, I've been saying Dr. Stone just because that's the first one to come to mind. What's your favorite song? It Boy, BB No Money. Though I do also like some of the music from Sabrina Carpenter. Mostly because, like, I'm kind of in my girly pop era. Should see the new Dr. Stone. I will eventually. I'm just really lazy when it comes to watching things. I've been watching Jessica Jones lately. Should axe every guy you see and not stealth at all. The fuck are you talking about? Why are you apologizing, Juan? Fucking stop. Like cat girls? Not like girls. Because that seems really creepy being a 25-year-old man. In general, enjoying that sort of thing is also kind of creepy, but like, alright, I guess. Have a D&D vids? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Next totally original character video. Beetle from Kubo and Two Strings. I just wish more people knew what Kubo was. Getting a tattoo of Garfunkel. He's the channel mascot. Yeah, but I don't know if I want just a dinosaur on me. Maybe for like a donation goal. If somebody donates like $20,000, I'll get a tattoo. Series by Butch Hartman I cannot despise no matter how much I try as Fairly Odd Parents. It was iconic back in the day, but I feel like the show got worse and worse over time. You know? Choose great is funny. I use it once super effective. I think so. It's like a pretty valid strategy, all things considered. Kyra from Super Robot. Oh, Chiro. Yeah. Team Hyperforce Go. I know it's on YouTube. Like, I watched the YouTube. I watched the episodes back on YouTube. It was like posted by some faceless channel. Honestly, they are the true heroes of like American society. They're the ones keeping track of all this, like, fucking bullshit. There's so many good shows that, like, I don't think have seen the light of day because they're not owned by anything with, like, a streaming platform. Like, I literally don't think you can find Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go on any streaming platform as far as I can tell. Can't find my dollar. It's turned into a campaign. I don't really like anime to the point that I would adapt it into a campaign. I'd probably put, like, Dragon Ball Z. Graduating this year, so I think I need to go through the red hair phase to show I'm going through a lot. Yeah, maybe it's time for me to reach that phase. I've been going through it as well. So that would make Elmo a chaotic OP D&D character? Probably not. Do you play COD? Not necessarily, at least not anymore. I'm not a big COD person, because first-person shooters don't really appeal to me, because there's always, like, 500 fucking sweaty losers making the game more difficult. Same thing with, like, Apex Legends and a bunch of other video games, honestly. What I miss? Not a lot. Kind of just chilling for the most part. Best friend died today. Unfortunate. Thing is to watch your live streams. I mean, I appreciate the support. I don't think you're telling the truth, personally, but, like, if they are, then I'm sorry for your loss. Just dye your hair bright pink. I have considered it in the past. I wanted to go with, like, a Yuji Itadori thing. What's your opinion on Bethesda in general? I think Bethesda was a lot better, like, earlier. I think people kind of, like, let them coast on Skyrim for way longer than they should have, and thus they started releasing games that aren't finished. I liked Fallout 4. It wasn't, like, the best, but, like, I liked Fallout 4. You dye your hair. I have a friend who specializes in fun colors. Honestly, I might. Smoky Cat Floofer, thank you so much for the follow. What the fuck does that mean, Tink? You're on thin ice, honestly. I'm not in any mood to deal with whatever the fuck weird shit you're doing right over there. Played Mega Man Battle Network. Not Battle Network, but I think I played Mega Man, like... Oh my god, what was it? Red Ace? No, it was Black Ace, Red Joker. I played Mega Man Red Joker, which was probably one of my favorite games, because you literally just, like, would abuse the system. You could transform into your final form and just literally clear out entire fights just doing that. That's Star Force? Oh. Same diff. What's the craziest anime you've ever come across? The craziest anime I've ever come across? Honestly, I don't know. You know what Slugterra is? I've heard of it. And you've seen the new Obogina content that was just released. Yes, I have seen it. I think it's okay. I don't know. I'm iffy about that entire, like, project, like, that entire team, because, like, the one game that they did to promote it, they were like, there were no Japanese people featured. And I'm like, that seems pretty fucking shitty, dude. Like, you're essentially, like, directly fucking ripping from, like, a lot of heavily Japanese-inspired things, if not Japanese culturally driven things, and you can't even afford to platform any Japanese people during your fucking, like, platform, like, during your panel. TF2 or TF2 Titanfall? I like Titanfall. I heard that they're gonna make another Avatar series. I have. I think it's okay. I don't know. I love Avatar. I have no doubt in my mind that it's gonna be amazing, but also I don't know if I have the energy to deal with that. Oh, it's good. What's up, Matthew? Welcome in, my darling dearest. We missed you yesterday. I literally saw you comment on my last, like, VOD. Being like, I missed this? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. But welcome in, my dude. We vibing. I've been dealing with just the worst fucking people in YouTube chat thus far. Except for a handful of people who are pretty nice. You know who you are. Faces by I love them. Character idea, Rogue Bard Ninja Maid. So next D&D character? False alarm? False alarm for what? Tink wasn't being weird? Oh, wait, what was it about then? They didn't even... I don't understand what wasn't being as weird as we thought. I feel like it's still pretty fucking weird, not gonna lie. Don't know what any of that was about, but I need an explanation before I straight up delete Tink from the fucking server. This is a plot twist. Subscribe and find out. For those of you who are not subscribed thus far, if you're in the YouTube live, you should subscribe so that I can slowly build up my platform to 1 billion subscribers. Wait, ideas? I mean, ain't wrong. Just gave one. I didn't see it. Oh, it's a song by Watsahara and Snave that helped me through some stuff. Ah, I see. That is significantly less weird than I thought, but it's still also a little bit weird. Out of context. Really got to include that explanation in the fucking comment. Putting that out there. No idea why the negativity on such a chill channel from awesome content creator. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. I think it's just because people have nothing better to do with their fucking lives. So they scroll through random things and decide to dole out hate because that's the only way they can get attention because mommy didn't love them enough. But as of right now, our goal for right now is to reach 150 on YouTube. At least then I can kind of slowly justify the fucking bullshit that I've been dealing with thus far. Specify these things. Specify what things? Specify that I need an explanation? I don't know. I have 2 chats to keep track of, Chibi. I'm doing the best I can right now. Hello. Welcome back. Just days. Days are disgusting. Go to hell. The fuck are you talking about? You're the D&D guy. I am. I'm going cat ears because somebody paid me to do so. Do I know I ran? I am aware of it, yes. Daddy didn't love them enough. Maybe Daddy loved them too much. I want steak, like a good steak for dinner, but I don't have the money to spend 25 steak for a steak dinner. Bruh, you should try ordering fucking Thai food. It's like $1 million for like 2 plates. Hey, Matthew, thank you so much. How's your day so far? Better now. Am I still on timeout? I don't think so. There's a handful of people who are being straight up banned. That's my questions. Have a good day. I'm gonna go play Doom now. Have fun with that. Star Wars is bad now, or is it better now? I think it's about the same now. Were you not following Xylo? The fuck, man? You've been around here how long? Saw you while scrolling what happened. Wild Magic? Yes. Wild Magic is the reason for this. It's the wrong name. Anyway. But as I was saying, right, buying food is fucking expensive, especially nowadays. About the same. About the same. I don't know. I think that, like, Star Wars in general, that was the topic I was talking about. I think Star Wars in general is not as good as people think it is. So, like, a lot of the content coming out now is about on par with what it was back then. I will say there are a few shows here and there that fucking suck. Like, I don't like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I think it was boring as hell. But, like, The Acolyte does not deserve as much hate as it got. Like, it's about on par with, like, most of the Star Wars things that have come out recently. I will say, I don't really like the sequels. I don't know. This hurts my brain. I know, Sereni. I'm sorry. I appreciate you trying, though. Just put me on timeout for asking you to sing. Well, I'm not going to do it. People ask me that every time, and I keep telling them I don't know how to sing. This is the name of the stream. Say, help. Because I desperately need it. I'm honestly surprised you can see that. I think it's a broken thing in D&D. No idea. Started making an Elden Ring boss as a character. I haven't played Elden Ring, so no, I have not. Moshi. What's up, Wolfpet? By the way, what happened to mic stand? Does your hand get tired? No, not necessarily. I have, like, a mic that I could feasibly plug in and have standing, but I like holding my microphone. The only real time I would need to use, like, a mic stand is if I was gaming, but I haven't done a gaming stream in a while because I don't really have an ability to while doing on both platforms. I was already sub, but I wasn't, so I sub just now. Nice. Obi-Wan had its moments. Obi-Wan could have been a lot better than it was. I don't think it should have been what it was, if that makes sense. I'm throwing that out there a little bit, but basically, so yeah, $50. Let me borrow 20 is being a little bitch. Show him who's boss, Matthew. Donate more out of fucking spite. Not actually. I just think it's funny to put these losers in their place. Just a few humms. All right, raise enough confidence to dress up. My frame alone makes us probably pull a good chunk of alpha. That's why I lack confidence. I honestly don't know. I'm not the person to ask about confidence. What would you stream? Probably some games here and there. Maybe a reminder of goal to bring back BG3. Could. It's a sufficient amount of donuts. Would you go to therapy? Would you just need to take care of yourself? This is a really weird thing to fucking say. Oh shit, Matthew actually did it. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Are you multi-streaming? If so, how do you do it? I have my phone, and then I have my computer doing all the rest of it. Yeah, you got beef with Matthew? Yeah, but nobody beefs with Matthew in my fucking stream. Matthew is so solid. He's a really good part of the community. He's been very positive. That's not even counting the donations he's put forward to supporting the stream. Nobody fucking shit talks Matthew, my guy. My bad. You're good. I don't know. Maybe. I've been to therapy before, but, like, then it became expensive because I had to start dealing with other things because my, videos online started going down. Do you pet-friendly mimic? Sup, broski? Sup. I thank you for the Ruby the Crystal. Appreciate it. Honestly, yeah. If we manage to reach the rest of goal for Twitch, then fuck it. I'll bring back Baldur's Gate. The fact of the matter is, YouTube, I don't know how that's gonna go over because I can't show them the game in any feasible way. It's money you need to donate to be a legend. I'm writing it down. To be a legend? I don't know, like $1,000 in one go? Like, I don't know what you mean by legend. Since starting D&D, find a group of players that you trust and then just play pretend. Hey, Maid dress, you're welcome. Just imagine your parents walking in while you're wearing that. They have before. They don't care. A lot of people are like, what would your parents think? I bet they're so proud of you, and like they are. I'm making more than like most Americans. Like I can afford to go visit my parents. I'm sorry that yours don't love you. In the middle of such a fun campaign, what's your campaign? Trust in D&D. I don't know about trust, but like, you know, people, not so much like trust in game. I mean like trust, like people you trust not to be the worst. Campaign in class. Actually, I think it comes to think of it, I did play D&D in class once. I had my dice on me at all times back in high school. But that's just because like during breaks and like lunch and stuff, we would play D&D like in like random school rooms, classrooms is what they're called. Now stick my foot in your demonetization. Folding, pour outdoors, use thaumaturgy. What? What are you talking about? Yeah, home, much love, my guy. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate you. What's your favorite broken D&D spell? Hard to say. Thank you for the follow, Maxwell. I don't really like D&D for it being broken. I just like D&D on the basis that you can break it if you choose to. I'm more of a roleplay DM, that's why. So, like, you know, what I stumble across. So I do D&D content, but I also do these cat maid streams because people pay me for it. Seems to piss off a lot of insecure men on this platform. I have to split payment this. Hey! Thanks so much, D12. Appreciate it. Now we're $10 away from reaching goal, which would bring back Baldur's Gate 3. We might just start a new fucking run, honestly. We'll call it the... Wait, so we already did, Oh my god, what was her name? So we had the Penthesilea run, we had Bad Bitches run, and then we had the one that I was just playing as myself, which, mind you, I haven't finished yet, which I probably should. I'll give you one for $5. Just sub, you're awesome. While you claim we crave attention for the hate, while you talking to Maid and Caddies for attention, what? I appreciate the subscribe, but also fucking watch yourself. Just because you support my channel doesn't mean you get to talk to me like that. I specifically... I don't know if I necessarily do this for attention. I do a stream, and I already have the fucking attention because I have a platform. As for wearing, like, the cat ears and stuff, that's more to justify, like, various donations to support my guy. Like, to support me during my, like, kind of lull period in my content. But, like, in general, like, is what it is. Do a subscribe lasagna, I guess. Do what I want. You can do what you want, but I can still ban you, my guy. Either way, for those of you who aren't subscribed, you should, as long as you're not fucking weirdos. I just joined because I got done with all my homework. It's been a stream. It's been a fucking trying time, I'll say that much. Day 14. I've said you the last few days. Love the regular content. Great thought concepts. Why the Maid outfit? So it's an ongoing, hey! PG3 makes a comeback. Let's fucking go. So it's an ongoing challenge, essentially. Basically, I continue to stream on platforms wearing a Maid outfit until I no longer make goal. So, if that makes sense. Basically, I have a goal of $50 on either platform, and if we continue to make it, then I continue to do this. Or you when you play D&D? Like 15. So I didn't expect to see this when I first saw you, but hey, everyone has to go somewhere, I suppose. I mean, this is about around where I usually am with this. Subscribe doesn't mean you talk how you want to be, wherever you're saying. Exactly. Goal ain't ever failing. To be fair, people have been very generous as of late. And then there are also people who have been the worst. Strange Cyanide, thank you so much for the $5. Appreciate it. Either way, we are doing Baldur's Gate tomorrow, I guess. Mr. 5, give me an ada. Not gay, this is just going to be really funny. Ada, indeed. Get 25 on both. Then I get 25 on both. I don't know what you mean by that. It's happened before. Is there a second goal? Usually the secondary goal is like 100. If we manage to get that thing, great. Fluffy Meow, thank you so much for the $10. Appreciate it. I don't know what's justifying this, but I think it might be the cat ears. Proximus Centauri, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. It's just me, or is it a bit laggy? Is it? My internet is still holding out. These are the cost of cat maid. Technically, it's the cost of regular maid, but cat ears are like $50 more. That counts as 50 gold. I mean, we already reached gold tonight. If you were born in Star Wars universe, which planet and race would you want to be? I don't know. All of them look the fucking same. The fish guy, I don't know. I don't know enough about Star Wars. I'm not like a big Star Wars person. What inspired you to start content? I've always wanted to be a content creator, so I just kind of started doing it. And then on TikTok, I started getting followers, and then I transferred that over to YouTube. So by that line about subs went hard, and now I had to change that. Fuck yeah, let's go. Played Barbarian, Bard Mix. He was a muscle guy turned mob boss whose race was shifter with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I like it. I don't know. I enjoy the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I think people don't understand that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are the same person. He's just going by a different name. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Hyde is just Jekyll when he wants to be an asshole. You know? Hey, girly pop. I don't know if we're there yet. Thank you for the follow. Awesome gaming, though. You should try out a Hat in Time. Do you enjoy the playthrough? It's a really cute game. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really play a whole lot of games. Except for Battle Bears, which is a game that I'm curious if it still exists. I hope it still exists. It was a fun mobile game. It was literally just pew-pewing the fucking, like, hug bears or something. I don't know. It's weird. New videos in my day. D&D has so much fun. Players laugh so much at crazy ideas. So thank you. Keep being you. I will try. Do you ever get art made for you? I've gotten a few here and there. Not a lot, though. Just for attention, it's the flex of comfortability with yourself. Precisely! Yeah, see, somebody gets it. Here I'm using currently Hexblade Warlock, who's French and uses a baguette sword infused with my dead father's spirit. Jesus. Yeah. Oh, my legs! Show shifter for the race. That makes sense. I don't know. In general, that was just me, you know, like, flexing my fucking literary knowledge. I got into, like, classic literature to a degree. Thank you for follow. Eltrit Mood, I think is how you pronounce that. Just scroll on to Cat Maid stream. I do D&D content, so if you like D&D content, you should subscribe. Worshipping the sin of greed and get stronger the more fat they are, but get slower? What are you talking about? I don't feel like greed associates itself necessarily with fat. I feel like greed associates itself more with rot, as opposed to, like, gluttony. We'll see you tomorrow, Hamasamakun. Bye, Xylo. See you for Helldivers, which I still have to re-download. I forgot how to play that game. I can't guarantee that you aren't going to be just carrying me the whole time. You didn't say that I had to be good at it, but I will play it. Not greed, but gluttony. So people that hate has grown significantly. Cough, cough, fluffy. Are you talking about, like... Wait, which one is fluffy? I don't know. What's up, baby? Remember me from the other stream? I'm running as DM tomorrow for a D&D charity event. Nice. Don't ban me again. Just for that, I might. Favorite power system? Quick, I gotta send this guy somewhere. What do you mean power system? Electricity. I don't know. Is their day? Going all right. And none of my friends using wild magic. Currently, my character is immune to gelatinous cubes and doesn't know how to climb stairs. Is that a wild magic thing, or is that just like a character choice? Just told my friends to go sub to you on YouTube. Oh, I just told one of my friends to go sub to you on YouTube. Nice. Ever do your work the wearing maid dress? Thank you. I do the best that I can. Either way, for those of you here, donors, Fluffy Watcher 6, those of you who can donate, show this motherfucker who's boss. You and Maid have been going for 14 days now, just cause. When is the Baldur's Gate 3 patch 8 coming out? Didn't it already come out? I could have swore it already came out. Or is it like a March release? I don't keep up with these things. They just come out when they come out. Stupidly powerful fireball combo without a book. You could try. Say F word? Fuck you. Return from eating. Welcome back, Lexi. What should I get for food? Seems like the natural progression from D&D. You ain't wrong. What should I get for dinner tonight? Like, I've been working and, like, doing... Like, I didn't film anything, but I, like, made a few videos today, but I'm trying to figure out what I want to specifically do. Can you check the Persian gods? Check with the Persian gods or check the Persian gods? In return, what I miss? More shenanigans. Is your favorite campaign? So there was a campaign that I did, like, a long time ago that I called the main campaign, which... We called it that because my group would do, like, random one-off adventures and stuff when I didn't feel like running a game. But it was this epic fucking story that worked so well, and I haven't been able to recapture that since, and I'm really sad about that. Chicken nuggets. I could finally go to fucking Chili's. Buy myself... That's gonna actually be really sad. Never mind, I don't want to do that. Make a Korean barbecue by myself. At least then I can kind of justify it. Cover Guilty Gear lore, but if you could do a skit with Happy Chaos, I don't know who that is. So, sorry, but probably not. Can you hear my school poem? I mean, you could write it. I can't guarantee that I'll read the whole thing. I'll be real. I read way too much poetry when I was in high school. Not like actual poetry. I mean like other people's poetry, and I can only handle like a high schooler's attempt at being deep for so long. Okay, what's up? Go to a restaurant wearing that for food? You're gonna have to pay me a lot more if you want me to go to a restaurant dressed like this. Where's YouTube at for donos? 246. Dino Nuggies, man, you need Dino Nuggies. I do. Elden Ring stream when? At some point. Purging gods would be fun for D&D. To be fair, most gods are pretty fun in concept for D&D. Like, you look at any culture's religion, save for, like, Christianity, which is pretty boring, all things considered, because it's just watching people get fucked. Not, like, actually, but, like, get fucked religiously. You have all these, like, epic stories and poems and characters and, like, character arcs and shit like that. You live in Hawaii? Not anymore. I consider going to a con like this. Con like what? What's your favorite eerily familiar D&D sketch? Dr. Doofenshmirtz. This is where most of the time come up with these fun and dumb ideas. They're just too funny. Also, I once played a bard. It is the more drunk you got, the stronger he is, and it stacks. Interesting. Most of what I do, I guess just, I don't know if it comes from my brain per se. It just is. I don't know. I feel like I spend a lot of my time just coming up with random funny things, but like I have to flesh them out in order to make them videos. Norse mythology, D&D sounds really cool. I think it'd be cool. I just like the big snake. Ever been to Comic-Con? I've been once, and it was so chaotic. There were so many people at Comic-Con that after a while, I was just like, I don't want to deal with this. How do we get Catboy? By paying. Paying moolah to this stream. Such is the way of things. What's your favorite D&D class? My favorite D&D class? I don't know. I think Twitch followers 250 more, and we can do better than YouTube. I know this might not happen. A lot of us are broke till payday or something, but that means 5 people of 50. We beat them, plus you get your own long-form content video. True. You can get an unmitigated amount of content from my suffering. The money to spend, I would donate, but I don't have any. Sorry for being broke. That's not something you have to apologize for, my dude. A lot of people who watch my content are broke. I'm broke. That's why I do this whole thing. You should make an Amazon wishlist so people can use... I do have an Amazon wishlist, actually. It's not in any of my, like, platforms. Like, I don't think you can find it anywhere other than Twitch. So if you wanted to go to Twitch and check it out, you can. You can find the link to that. It's also just the same username everywhere. In addition to that, for those of you who aren't subscribed and watching this YouTube live, you should subscribe. Best class mug, no denying. Yeah. How much has YouTube donated? $246.57. Though I'm probably getting, like, a fraction of that because YouTube likes to take the money they donate to me. 3 genie wishes, 500 more genies. Did you work on success? How would you work a celestial bartender in D&D? Just make an Azamar bartender. It's not that difficult. What are you talking about? Working? I'm also not building your campaign for you, my guy. The purple hair person. The fuck does that mean? You fucking weirdo. You watch JJK? I have occasionally. 3 genie wishes if you can't wish for more genies or more wishes. 500 more. Oh, deadass, YouTube takes your money. So, YouTube takes a portion of the money people donate to me, which is really stupid. But, like, I get, like, enough where it's, like, it makes up a lot of the money that I was making originally that, like, I just kind of just have to deal with it, really. Like, it's just how things are. If you wanted to donate this money in, like, a way that makes it more easily accessible and I don't lose as much of it, then I would suggest going over to Twitch and donating there. That's mostly just in case people who do donate want a way to do that. So you started streaming on YouTube Shorts. How much has YouTube donated in total? I don't know off the top of my head. Not as much as Twitch, but that's because Twitch has been going on for so long. Or Faded to Blonde. While we were doing this stream? What's your favorite anime? Hello. Hello, Leo. Like the Maid outfit? Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm curious if I would look good as a blonde. I don't think I would, personally. I don't think it matches my, like, skin tone or my vibe. Maybe, I don't think pink would either. Maybe like a purple. You go live. I know once you press the middle button, like, what else do you do? That's about it. See the comments. How do you see the comments? You just see them, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, it's a really, like, it's not a complicated process. Shavo, what's up? Welcome in. Is Lemon. Hey, Lemon's in! In general, I no longer have funky hair since it faded. Oh, I see. It's the most weird race in D&D. Humans. Have I gotten this on feed 3 times? Are you complaining? This is the best stream around. Know where you live, do you now? Unfortunate. It's been keeping YouTube civilized. Doing good. How about you? Pretty good. Hi, Ark. Welcome back. Been chilling for the most part. I've been a little more stern with YouTube as of late because YouTube has a bunch of bad actors. But there are a few people in here that have been pretty positive, at least. Jay Hakagami, thank you so much for the follow. Speaking of bad actors, Gal Gadot as the Evil Queen and in all of her fucking roles, she's not a good actress. And also she supports the genocide in Palestine, which is fucking dumb. Don't know what's going on with that. What you wearing, bro? What, you got a problem? This is part of the ongoing maidathon challenge. This proves that I am far more masculine than most fucking alphas. Speaking of bad actors, Tyrannothoras. I always send that to Ark every time it comes up in my feed. Morning. Husband Hotel is? I know of it, but I'm not gonna watch it because I think it's honestly a shitty show. It fucking doesn't. Yes, it does. It proves that I'm better than every alpha, because every alpha is secretly a tiny bitch who's trying to compensate. This thing you do is become a mate. Exactly. Back here to chill with the good peeps. Nice. You can. I can only handle so much YouTube before I want to put my head through a wall. Even to you. Good evening, Dimitri. And everybody would shovel. Shovel. Nice. Which power system would be easy or hard to do? I haven't seen Bleach, so I wouldn't know. What, every beta? Again, I don't ascribe to the alpha, beta, gamma, like, male thing because I think it's for fucking idiots. I just like using it derogatorily because anybody who believes in that is just the fucking dumbest person. Even in nature, where a lot of this shit came from, it's confirmed that that's not true. Watch Has-Been Hotel? No, and I don't have any plans to. Thank you for the follow, Leo. Appreciate it. Search Persian gods for cool-ass names for bosses and campaigns. To be fair, if you just button mash for a handful of seconds, you could probably make a pretty solid D&D, like, villain name. That's how I've been doing it. There was also this one where you can name dragons. I think it's like a Reddit post somewhere, but I haven't used it in a while. Let's see my balls. Send a request to Morphin Museum, and hopefully in the first week of April, I might get a copy of the Power Rangers pilot. Wait, I want to see it. Can we watch it together? I want to watch it. Yeah, man, some kick-ass songs from what I hear. I mean, I guess. I don't doubt that the music is good and the people behind it are talented. I just don't like it. I think the content of it and the fan base are fucking weird. Coward Shrek. Coward Shrek what? What the fuck Coward Shrek? When you get them asking for a friend, I got them online. Somebody donated, or somebody bought it for me, that being Detois, and it came with it. I also have a set of pink ones because somebody also bought the pink Maid outfit, because I have, like, the original Maid outfit that I used to wear. Don't know what the fuck happened to it. It's in here somewhere. I've seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I haven't. I haven't had the time to. But, like, I've heard that it's really good. It's fans weirdos, but I know what you mean. Yeah, but I feel like Has-Been Hotel's fan base is, like, especially weird. Unpopular take. I like Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. It's even more underrated than Mystic Force. I don't know if it's underrated. I think the hate it gets is a little overstated, but I also don't think it's a good show. In concept, it's really interesting, but if you want, like, a better version of that show, just watch Bokenger. I don't know anything about 40K. It's 23 minutes long and features Mark Dacascos as the Red Ranger. I don't know who that is, but that's pretty neat. Honestly, hear me out. We bring back Power Rangers. We adapted in the US, but we only use Go Ranger. Even though all of our cameras and all the footage is, like, really solid and, like pristine, we get in there and we just use footage from, like, the fucking 60s. We don't change the aspect ratio or the audio. And it's just you and me dubbing it over every single character, even if we have other people casted. It's like, oh, it's me, the baseball wizard, or whatever the fuck the villain in Go Ranger was. I will say, I've had people suggest Go Ranger for my totally original character for, like, the longest time. You know his face, I promise. Like, 1989, 90 filming. Mark Dacascos. Hold on. Mark Dacascos. Wait, that guy? He was the Red Ranger? That's the Iron Chef guy. I think he's also in John Wick. And here he is, holding a chicken wing. You can't see it because somebody followed, but anyway, that's the wrong one. Fuck, there we go. That's Mark Dacascos. I fucking love that guy. He's so cool. Pin messages like we can on Twitch. I wish. I mean, there might. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, you can pin messages. Somebody put the explanation of what the fuck we're doing, and then I can pin it. Yeah, all right, bro. I said that. Hey, cool. I can't agree with some of your ish, but you seem like a cool guy. You seem down on it. Let's get some sake. Oh, sake. The thing is, I don't require people in my live stream to agree with me. I'm gonna voice my opinions because it's my stream. When people come out here with dumb opinions, then I'm probably gonna make fun of them. But like, I'm by no, like, this is not. Like, I'm not trying to get voters or anything, so, like, I'm not here to appeal to everyone. I'm here to appeal to a very small sect of people. It's also why I've done a handful of, like, politically charged episodes of my videos here and there. Damn, somebody got deleted. I don't know what the fuck any of that was about. But anyway, I try to be relatively chill, but if people come in here being, like, stupid, then I'm going to make fun of them and then ban them. Hi, Mateo. Welcome in. How much to have your nails painted? I don't know. I have nail polish, so like $10. $10 and I'll do it. Join from the YouTube stream. This is a much better angle to see you. Yeah, so the Twitch has a much better quality. You can't ban. What the fuck are you talking about? I can absolutely ban you. Get fucked, dude. What's your favorite color? Purple. Cucumbers are. Oh yeah, cucumbers are fruit. So it's so nice. So Chris goes and gets their nails done with me. How much are nails? Because if somebody does pay for them, I'll go do it. And time some really good music. I don't doubt it. Stony douche is easy peasy to chat. What? All right, here, hold on. Let me pin this so that I no longer have to deal with people wondering what the fuck is going on. Yeah, 90s or 2000s, baby. Technically 90s. So I was born in 99, but I don't really count that because like I was not cognizant. So it's like 70. I tip on extra 20, 25 because my techie's super cool. Okay, so somebody, if we get $100, I will go get my nails done. Otherwise, that's just not happening. What's your favorite book? I don't know. I did buy the recent Hunger Game book, so I'm probably going to read that. You can play or DM. Typically a DM, honestly. Explained it first. I didn't catch that. Also, I just trust my mods to do it. 98 homie. Nice. Humma. If people get something sexual out of this, then that's on them. Either way, it's 35 at least. Closest line is me 35. Basic manicure's like 35, 40. Well, I don't need like fancy, like scratchy, like nails or anything. I need to marry rich, dude. So I saw a buy flag in your last long form, you fellow, but yeah. And 20 including your donut price to cover the risk of someone stealing your parking spot. Wait, what? I need $20 to include the risk of somebody stealing my parking spot? Where? At the nail? Are they going to tow my car? What are you talking about? Videos? Appreciate it. Fuck you, Rocket Kids. Kill yourself. Okay, now I'm getting a little too mean. I take that back. From, Morningstar, son of Dawn. What the fuck? They're fucking weird in here. Either way, I try my best not to be, like, overtly negative in these streams. But I swear to God, the more that I have to deal with YouTube's bullshit, like, the less inclined I am to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt. So if you're gonna come in here being an idiot, I'm just gonna ban you. Personally speaking, it's just not really worth it to me. Mine Empire is cool. And get great Catboy. Thanks. Brown back. Welcome back, Outhouse Lover. You can put YouTube channel in slow mode. I don't think they have a slow mode. Yeah, don't kill yourself, but, like, maybe get some fucking perspective, touch grass, don't be a fucking weirdo. Again, I have no chill for YouTube chat. Twitch usually gets the benefit of the doubt. At least there, I can kind of vet them to a degree. I rarely have to ban people who actively watch that stream. But then, like, people start scrolling into this YouTube live from, like, the far reaches of the internet, and they're just, like, the worst. So we're obsessed with Persian mythology. Other cultures, gods are cruel in some way. Persians' gods are fucking chill and don't ask for much. They're just gods as they should be. To be fair, Japan is kind of the same way. You just don't be... In Japanese culture, the main thing that you need to keep in mind is to not be rude. If you're rude, then you die. But, like, other than that, You always talk about how when you leave your house, someone steals your parking spot. Oh, yeah. I don't know where... I mean, yeah. Get an extra... So $120 for me to go outside. Delay YouTube by 30 seconds. Could. It's been slowing down a little bit. Hey man, what's up, Nathan? What's your favorite species to play in D&D? Goblin. Tiefling? Tiefling, probably. Start D&D, but I don't know where to start. Online, probably. Yeah, I'd say online. What is? Oh. Members only live. I don't think I have any members on my YouTube. Did you know that you can apparently pay for like memberships? There's like a subscribe feature on YouTube, like a paid subscription. It's so weird. Either way, for the 130 of you in here, go follow the Twitch, go join the Discord server, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's give me a timeline for their hair. Let's talk about when you leave. Oh, wait, sorry. How long should I grow my hair out? As long as you want to. If you're an adult, you can do whatever you want. That's how I've been doing it. So mythology is hilarious and brutal at the same time. To be fair, most mythologies are pretty brutal. But that's just because, like, they're usually used as a deterrent for, like, being an idiot. I live in conservative Virginia with an extremely homophobic and every other type of phobic, so I know the pain of people just being mean. Yeah. I feel like people on the internet have been emboldened because they can find themselves in an echo chamber. So, like, at this point, I've just been shutting that shit down. May have made the Alpha series way too complicated. You're basically building your own mini robot. I need to tone down a thing. I think you should make it even more complicated, actually. I want to build more robots. I want to build a robot. Somebody give me a robot. I don't know. I feel like if I were to be like... Can we get... No, you cannot unless you pay $10. That's how I justify doing these weird requests. Stuff and things for Project Have a Great Stream. Bye, Serenity. No. Stream was chill up until this point, where people decided to hop in and be the worst. Did I disable chat, or are people just chilling now? I feel like people are just watching for one reason or another. Either way, subscribe if you haven't. Oh, it's just like super delayed. Oh, I didn't realize. I completely missed all of that. There's a bunch of stuff. I thought like people just stopped commenting and shit. What's up, dude? Sorry about that. What totally original character is this? This is Hamasama, the single greatest numbing jail for tattoos. Can if you want to. I've never bothered because I've never known to ask for it. For YouTube chat, but goddamn, that was ass. What, YouTube chat? Live instead of in shorts feels weird. Yeah, you can actively like talk to me now. I've stopped responding to comments because it's, it's not disabled. Yeah, so I've seen. My Persian obsession is so I continue. I mean, you're kind of just saying the same thing over and over again, so unless you have something new to add, then probably stop. It's an eerily familiar content creator. How you doing today? It is. I'm doing all right. Dumb D&D build even dumber? Not really sure. Try your best with that. Just a character option for Power Rangers. Compared to all the other options, though, way more simple. Building a character to build a character, if you know what I mean. Since ever lived. Thank you. Anyway. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to play as an Alpha Series robot. Have Alphas ever become Power Rangers? Because, like, Mac became a Power Ranger and he was a robot. So, like, I feel like it's not limited to, like, humans. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. On Power Rangers Hyperforce. I thought it was okay. I didn't watch it all the way through. Time out for first spam offense and second time is a ban. Just sit and do nothing. I'm going to do whatever I want. My doing something is chatting and hanging out. If you got a problem, then go to a different live. Ams Mellow, I think. Ams Mellow, thanks for the follow. It's definitely not limited to just humans. Yeah, because like aliens all over, like SPD had a bunch of aliens. One did, and they tried to kill literally everyone because AI finds the shortest answer to a problem. So what I'm hearing is my next character, if we ever, bring back Power Rangers, is I'm going to be an Alpha Series robot who's just here to murder people. Because to be fair, Schrodinger's strategy was also to get things done as quickly as possible. Mostly to have fun, because the Aquatar Rangers. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about them. I don't count the Aquatar Rangers. I know that they technically count, but, like, I don't count them because they're lame. I don't know why, but my school thought it was a good idea to leave the permission to use scripts on iPads now, and I'm definitely not watching Twitch streams with a bash script I made. I don't know what a bash script is, but that's neat that you're hanging out. The plus 15 to stealth, fail every stealth check. Could it be that you're just not very lucky? What's the overrated anime? What's an underrated one? Overrated anime? Hard to say. Underrated anime, when your nails done, or is not really. I would actually like my nails done, personally. Ninjor worked really hard on those powers. Did Ninjor make the Aquatar powers? I thought that they just had it on their weird little fucking, like, water planet. This is what doom scrolling ears caught me off guard. Well, welcome in. If you like D&D, consider subscribing. I swear that this is not necessarily what I do. I do these lives because I enjoy having fun. Red Aquitar Ranger power. Yeah. What's funny is Red Aquitar Ranger wasn't even the leader. In our YouTube chat, the chill ones amongst your numbers are welcome here on Twitch. The assholes amongst you are not welcome, though. That is true. If anybody doesn't want to deal with the negativity of the YouTube live, then by all means, you can hop over to Twitch. Hamasamakun on Twitch as well. Matt, what's up? Hero, how you doing? This new Power Rangers, has an alien or monster ever been a Power Ranger? Well, I mean, a giant cat monster is, but that's in the comics. Other than that, you have the lamest aliens ever who dry out in about 5 minutes. Just putting that out there. Aquitar Rangers, they were there for about 12 seconds before they got fucked. Stretch. Yeah. Favorite influences... What the fuck? Favorite musical influence? I feel like you shouldn't applaud Chris Brown. For very clear and very precise reasons. Robot Zane from Ninjago is an android. I mean, I guess. Brandon's your mic? AT2020. Hey! 5 out of 75. You're getting there, Psycho. You're getting there. What's your real name? Chris? Ninjor and Zordon canonically made these powers and gave them to Aquitar to protect themselves during the invasion of Lord Zed. Oh. So, like... Is Ninjor Japanese? Is Ninjor... What is Ninjor? Why is he a Japanese ninja? What I walk into? I do D&D content, and I do these streams as, like, a side thing. So, yeah. I walk into... Just read the pinned comment. Zeo crystals are just more powerful. I mean, I guess. So I didn't expect it to be your name, but Chris does suit you. I mean, my full name is, like, Christopher. I only go by Chris, though, because people only call me Christopher when they're mad at me. That is the only time anyone has ever called me Christopher. I'd tell you what my mom calls me, but, like, I don't want to share that with you. Does this fit in the magical girl genre? Absolutely. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Somebody banned Mood. Nobody's allowed to call me Christopher. None of you. This is also a joke, by the way. But watch yourself. Ninjor is a ninja alien. Don't question. Is he a ninja alien? I thought he was just, like, a Japanese guy who just lived for a really long time. Rage is actually him using magic because he's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. Somebody... Ark, explain. Is Ninjor actually a ninja? Like, is he Japanese? Is this one of those things where, like, ancient ninja electric guitar or, like, the ninja space metal... Ninjor is believed to be a Bandorian monk who focused on weaponizing the morphing grid energy and hid away after Lord Zed started invading various universes. So it's like a Bandorian guy who lives in Japan. Or did live in Japan. I can accept this. Show you Chrissy? No. Well, on Twitch, appreciate it, Nathan. Ninjor is a ninja alien. I don't know. So far, the consensus is that he is a ninja alien. Like, he's an alien who also decided to take up ninjutsu. But, like, I will never forgive Ninja Steel for what it did. The funniest thing is that anytime Ark is in chat, we end up talking about Power Rangers. It's cool and all, but I'm slowly reasoning I just gotta watch Power Rangers. Any recommendations where to start? Zeo. Power Rangers Zeo is probably where the show started becoming good. I mean, to be fair, the original was pretty good, but, like good, you know? My year's wrong. September 2021, I came Jenny Weasley, kept it till November 2020. What? Terrifying what the Goliath rogue be? I mean, that's just Batman, pretty much. Question. What's up, Aaron? How can I help you? Start from the beginning with Mighty Morphin, but Zeo is great. I think Zeo is probably better than Mighty Morphin. By the cat ears, check the pinned comment. Disney seasons are a good starting point. True! Spent most of the time it was on Earth in Japan. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know. Again, Disney is also probably a good place to start just because those seasons are pretty standalone and really good. Also, there is an episode in Dino Thunder that just recaps all of Power Rangers, so, like, you could feasibly just watch that if you really wanted to. This is Jeremy the Hermit Crab. I think he's doing all right. I think he's just chilling for the most part. But there you go. Timeline and background. Timeline what? Any anime recommendations? Anime recommendations? Not necessarily. I'm not like a big anime person. So what's your occupation? Alumni from Kaiser must have some extra zeros in their bank account. Do you just fucking dox me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, you're going away. We don't abide by anybody looking into my fucking, like, stuff, my dude. That's really fucking creepy. Like, actively really fucking creepy. New trans content creator. I mean, I'm non-binary, so I guess technically. Depends on what you count. Seriously, I don't know if I should do an angled bob and a few inches of bleached damaged hair where I pull it back and do hairstyles, or should pixie cut and get rid of my damaged hair? I would say get rid of your damaged hair because hair grows back, so like, feasibly speaking, you could just do whatever. You could do both over time. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Hi, Wolfwitch. Welcome in. Microphone is an AT2020. You can find this info. To be fair, I gave my name, but like, that's fucking so creepy. Saying, ooh, in between Batman or Shredder Amatsu. I don't know who that is, but I think Batman would probably win. Like your ceiling fan? Thanks. Fuck, what the fuck was that? YouTube chat? Bro, literally. Because D12 and I have been discussing hair, so that's what's been referred to between our convos. Makes sense. I don't know. I'm bringing back my perm. I want my curls back. I miss when I had, like, curly hair. Mostly because it was out of my face. I also realized as I've had long hair and kind of just been chilling in general, like, I realized I don't like hair on the back of my neck. I don't like it as much. Albeit it's great for when it gets cold, but it's not fun. I don't like it. So you lie. I've been watching your D&D short for a while. What got you into D&D and content creation? So I've always wanted to be a content creator. I used to do like gaming content and stuff. But you know, I discovered D&D in high school and started watching Critical Role, and I decided that would be a fun thing to do. So I've been just doing that ever since. Am I being called envy, or do you prefer just non-binary? You can call me whatever you want, dude, as long as you're being respectful. Just streaming equivalent of 4chan. YouTube chat is just an unhinged and terrifying place that I don't really feel like dealing with 9 times out of 10. But it is what it is, and it makes a decent amount of money. So as long as that maintains being worth it, I guess I'm just going to keep doing it. An undercut. There's a part of me that kind of wants one of those. How you doing? Always like watching your content. Well, thank you, Dutch. I'm doing okay. Also, for any of you in this live, if you feel so inclined, you should subscribe if you haven't. As for why am I wearing this, check the pinned comment. Which is more chill right now. Yeah, it's chill after, like, it stops being shown to fucking weirdos. So, like, I don't know. I think that's just something we have to deal with. I think when it comes to mobile streams that have access to the wide majority of Twitch as opposed to just my audience, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. But yeah. I think I might end stream soon because I'm getting kind of hungry. Getting a little peckish, not gonna lie. Do you recommend for cartoons? Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. What you are is meant to be rude, it's meant as a compliment because we can watch your content because of who you... We watch your content because of who you are. Wait, what? I don't get that. Yeah, cool. My favorite content creator is a non-binary like me. Yeah, we consider that representation. I don't know. Is your own address seems pretty 4chanish to me. You're not wrong. Either way, that's a really fucking creepy thing to do. I don't know if they knew me in, like, person. If they did, then, like, no, you fucking don't. So I haven't really noticed it before. To be fair, it doesn't really come up really in my videos because I'm usually holding the camera with this arm. Game called Red Dead Redemption 2. I played part of it. I thought it was kind of, like, slow, so I stopped playing it. Hair on the neck. I live that braid life because of it. That's so fair, dude. And a coworker asked what they should call me. I replied, you can call me whatever you want, but it doesn't mean I'll respond. Fair. That's kind of where I'm at. People just call me things, and usually I just answer if, like, it's relevant to me. Like, some people, it varies, you know? No, Splat, trust me. I do have some Panda Express. I also don't know if I want... Oh, I have rice left over, too. You keep finding new ideas for daily videos. It's gotten a lot easier with the totally original D&D character videos because I literally just take a character and adapt it into D&D. I might run out of characters soon, but, like, I've just been doing that for the most part. Wait, such is the way of things. I might end stream so I can eat because I'm getting kind of hungry. In general, thanks everybody. We managed to reach goal. I think tomorrow we're doing Baldur's Gate 3. Not sure how that's going to go over with the mobile stream, but maybe I'll just point my camera at my, like, computer or something, and we'll just see how that goes over. But in general, we'll see. So yeah. Rice. You know, the ultimate Sigma Rizzler. Absolutely not. Totally accurate Resident Evil character. I haven't played enough Resident Evil. Scrolling into this, what's the cat is about? What, you got a problem? With as many characters out there, I highly doubt you'll run out anytime soon. True, they do keep making things. And I was gonna say, like, I did one video about what if Mickey 17 was a D&D campaign. I thought it went over, like, decently well. It wasn't, like, super viral, but it's, like, enough to justify maybe doing more of those. To make a comeback, let's go. Yeah, we doing it. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I know we haven't quite reached the 2-hour mark, but I'm getting hungry, and I want to get food. Most likely see you tomorrow. Sounds good. Anyway, follow if you haven't already. If you have followed, consider joining the Discord server. We can, Consider joining the Discord server. We get notifications when we go live. You also get notifications of when I post new content, which is always a fun time because YouTube is destroying my reach most of the time. But as for YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already. You can join the Discord server by checking the description of this live. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. Tonight's Hama's favorite is YouTube. Not emotionally, but monetarily. Thank you to the people who did donate. It is always appreciated, and I am glad to have such a solid community that, for the most part, keeps track of some of the bad actors. But such is the way of things. I will catch you all tomorrow for another stream. We have only a few of these left before I hop in onto a plane and disappear forever, hoping that it doesn't crash. Not gonna lie, a little scared about that because our government is run by imbeciles now. Yay! Anyway, bye. I'm prosper. Scrolling, I see this. Anyway, bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe if you haven't. Love you.